Alright, here's my little smart battery charger. I've got it set on just a lead acid car one, but it'll also do AGM, which are like amalgamated wet cell type of thing, but this is just a lead acid car battery one. It'll do like a motorcycle. I've used it to charge LiFePO 4 before, and then repair. I put it on repair on this one at first, and let it run for a long time. And now it's at 14.4 volts, which is good for a 12-volt battery. And what I do with this is I charge this up on the weekend. This thing can run up to about 10 amps, which is good enough for like a little small socket. If I was going to go any higher than 10 amps, I'd want it grounded and thicker cables and everything. But this works, and it does it through stages, So it throws 9 amps. It was throwing like 9.6 amps when it was first charging. First, it like desulfides it, the cells, so they build up a lot of stuff on, on the plates, and that kind of helps prevent that or reduce that. But it's still, it's doing its little light sequence and everything. And once it's finished, it'll shut off. But then what I do with that is, that's a lead acid battery, all right? So you're going to be able to find these in car batteries or anything like that, as long as it's got like 12 volts. And then during the weekday, what I do is I clamp this thing. It's got 12 volt leads on. I clamp it in there, and I charge anything that needs a USB 2. No, it's not. It won't take a USB-C, so this will go. I don't know. It's the white ones. These things are color coded. So, there's like red, black, and white, but I'm about to drop something. And then if I need to charge using my, nickel metal hydride or whatever, I do this. This thing also has, its input says 20 to 60 volts, but it works on this battery right here. And the main thing is the output is 12 volts, 5 amps max. And I've got a little cord. Let me get it here. See, that's the battery cord. Let me get this up here. And this is the 12 volt DC plug-in that I had. So that plugs into my other battery charger. And that's what I really run most of the time, because that'll last me easily. It'll last me a week. If I had to, I could hook up an inverter on this and run 110 volts on that one. But I also have this little battery back here that I can do the same thing. It's 12 volts. It's just 12.8 volts, 20 amp hours, 256 watt hours. This is a car battery, so it's going to have more than that. I don't know if it's listed here. All the stuff's in the way. It's upside down, but I mean, that's its rating. 660 amps. Alright. Reserve capacity at 115. So, that naturally has more capacity. And that's just good for just, like fans or anything else you would want to hook up. Anything that you need 100, it's going to handle the heavy duty. And then the other one will handle light duty, like charging cell phones or radio batteries or flashlight batteries or any of that stuff like that. So, yeah, all you really need is just a decent charger, a decent battery charger. Most batteries have a little, strap built in, but if they don't, you can get one. I've got one lying around here somewhere, but it's just a friction thing. Just fits over the post and you pull it up. They are heavy. They are heavy as crap, so it's not something super portable, but it's just an idea, a possibility that if you ever need power, there are lots of vehicles lying around, and if a disaster ever hits, a lot of vehicles will be abandoned. And if you know how to extract a battery in an emergency, there's lots of power available out there. Now you've got to have a way to charge it other than a wall if it, comes down to a long-term thing, but that's where you can try to get solar panels and stuff like that, Anyways, there you go. That's just an idea. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.